I'm a perk popper, she a skirt dropper. Ayy, big racks in, Big Mac 10. Chiropractor nigga, make a nigga back bend. Flip the script again, baller.
Alright, today we're going to react to a short video of Tupac talking about religion, belief in God.
What religion are you?
I'm the religion that, to me, is the realest religion there is. I believe in God. I try to pray to God every night as I pass out.
Right.
And I think that's, and to me, religion, my idea of religion is this. I think that if you, I learned this in jail, because I talked to every God there was in jail. I think that if you take one of the O's out of good, it's God. If you had a D to evil, it's the devil. I think some cool motherfuckers sat down a long time ago and said, let's figure out a way that we can control motherfuckers. And that's what they came up with, is the Bible. Because if the guy wrote the Bible, I'm sure it would have been a revised copy by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one thing. I've never read the Bible. I just honestly not like a Bible believer. I believe in God, and I know a lot of people will probably say like you can't believe in God and not be religious or not read the Bible, but I just feel like if the Bible did get written by someone, I feel like hit throughout history, whenever there's like wars and stuff like that, a lot of the time the people that win the war change history, change books, they get rid of books. There's I forgot what it was, but when people like burned down a whole library or something that had like thousands of books and stuff like that. So I feel like our history is so fake currently. My bad, stay in the hoods. I don't know if that got picked up, but I just feel like history gets changed by the winner of wars, so we don't really know what's true nowadays, like when it comes to books and stuff like that. So I'm agreeing with Tupac so far on pretty much everything he's saying. I don't think it's a coincidence that good and evil, like you said, you take out O, you got God, you add a D to evil, you got the devil. I do think there's a lot of wordplay and uh almost like just secrets in our own language and how words are spelled and stuff like that, and spelling and spells and stuff like that. So
A lot of shit has changed, and I've been looking for this revised copy, and I don't see it. I still see that same old copy that they had from then, and I'm not disrespecting anybody's religion. Please forgive me if it comes off like that. I'm just stating my opinion. I feel like we get crucified. I mean, the Bible was telling us all these people did this because they suffered this much. That's what makes them special people.
Right.
I got shot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? And I got crucified to the media. You know what I mean? And I walked through with the thorns on, and I had shit thrown on me, and I had the thief at the top. I told that nigga I'll be back for you. You know what I mean? Trust me, this not supposed to be going down. I'll be back. So I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying that we go through that type of thing every day. We don't part the Red Sea, but we walk through the hood without getting shot. You know what I mean? We don't turn water to wine, but we turn motherfucking dope fiends and dope heads into productive citizens into society. You know what I mean? We turn money. We turn words into money. You know what I mean? What greater gift can there be? So I believe God blesses us. I believe God blesses those that hustle, those that use their mind, and those that overall are righteous. I believe that your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm gonna have to suffer for. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm going to heaven. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is when you sleep, the last thing you see is all the fucked up things you did in your life. And you just see it over and over again. Because you don't burn. Because if that's the case, it's hell on earth. Because bullets burn. You know what I mean? It's people that got burnt in fires. That means they went to hell already. You know what I mean? All that is here. So what else? What do you got there that we ain't seen here? What, you gonna walk around aimlessly, the zombie? Nigga, that's here. You ain't been on the streets lately?
I mean, you ain't lying. That's pretty much what crackheads do. Just walk aimlessly until they fucking die. It's sad, but I do think there's a lot of elements of hell here on Earth already.
You know what I mean? With heaven.
But me personally, I'm more of a I believe heaven and hell while you're alive on this earth is your mindset. Now that's more of like a spiritual belief and stuff like that, but I do believe it's more of a mind frame thing, and you can kind of go back and forth between the two. And when you're in hell on earth, it does feel like eternity. Going through depression and stuff like that, it does feel like it's going on forever. So that's my beliefs on that part. But I do think there is an afterlife.
It's now, look, we sitting up here, live big screen, it's heaven for the moment, you know what I mean? Hell is jail, I seen that one. Trust me, this is what's real. And all that other shit is to control you. If the churches took half the money that they was making and gave it back to the community, we'd be all right. And they take...
I mean, it's crazy he's talking about this back then. Just because now we got fucking mega pastors that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars and have private jets and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm not a big church person. I'm also a believer that, like, church is within yourself. I think there's word plays with like temple and your temple. Like, I think there's a lot of hidden information, but I think it's more internal and not external. Like, you need to go to church and stuff.
Take half the buildings that they use to praise God and gave it to motherfuckers who need God, we be alright. We be alright. Have you seen some of these goddamn churches lately? It's ones that take up the whole block in New York. It's homeless people out here. Why ain't God letting them stay there?
Yeah, and a lot of these pastors nowadays, they'll just step over homeless people. They won't even acknowledge that they exist.
Why these niggas got gold ceilings and shit? Why God need gold ceilings to talk to me? Why do God need colored windows to talk to me? Why God can't come where I'm at, where he sent me? If God wanted to talk to me in a pretty spot like that, why the hell he sent me here then? You know what I mean? That make ghetto kids not believe in God. Why? So that's a wrong religion. I believe in God. I believe God put us wherever we want to be at. Then it makes sense that God will put us in the ghetto. That means he wants us to work hard to get up out of here. That means he's testing us even more. That makes sense. It makes sense that if you're good in your heart, then you closer to God. But if you evil, then you close to the devil. That makes sense. I see that every day. All that other spooky shit don't make sense. And I don't even believe, I'm not dissing them, but I don't believe in the brothers. I was in jail with them and having conversations. Brothers, I'm God. If you God, open the gate for me.
Yeah.
You know how far the sun is and how far the moon is? How the hell do I pop this fucking gate and get me free up out of here? Then I'll be a 5% for life. But never seen it.
But that'll be it for today. Like and subscribe. Peace.